How would you like to know the number one sabotaging thought that can ruin your life and your relationships and your career and your body? That would be good, right? Everybody has one, and we call it a personal lie. It's usually a thought that is formed before you speak, so we call it a pre-verbal thought. And everybody has their own unique one, and you have to find out what it is. Although it's subconscious, you need the help of a breath worker to help you figure out what it is. And then you can change it. The problem is, it's a thought that you've had your whole life, so you're kind of addicted to this thought. And it's a thought like, I'm not good enough, I'm wrong, I'm bad, I'm a disappointment, I'm weak. There's about 300 of these thoughts that I have collected that people have. And when they find out what theirs is, and they change it through liberation breathing and through affirmations, their whole life can change just on a dime. It's amazing how much this thought ruins your life. So it's not too hard to find out, but you do need to go to someone who can help you locate it. You can't usually figure it out by yourself. So let's say a person has a lie like, I am bad. Well, there's 3 ways this could operate. They could act it out, and they could actually do bad things. Or they could suppress it and try to overcompensate and become really, really good. However, the thought is still down there, so it's still bothering them. Or they could project it onto other people, like everyone else is bad. So you have to find out not only what your thought is, but how it's operating. Now, sometimes in relationships, personal lies will actually dovetail. For example, I had a couple I was working with, and his thought was, I am bad, because he hurt his mother at birth. He was a very big baby. Well, his wife's thought was, I am wrong, because she was the wrong sex. So now we have a situation where I'm bad, married, I'm wrong. So their whole marriage started acting out these 2 thoughts. He would always tell her she was wrong in this marriage. Then she would feel guilty. And then guilt demands punishment, so then he would verbally abuse her. Then he would feel bad, which was his thought about himself. And this actually escalated till one day he started hitting her. Then she felt really wrong, and he felt really bad. And then she got out of this relationship, and I told her, you have to change this thought, or you could recreate it, the same thing in the next relationship. So she ran away from me for 4 years, and one day she came back to the house where I was and knocked on the door, and I was really surprised to see her. And she said, well, you told me 4 years ago what my case was, and I didn't understand it. But then I realized that you were right, and I was addicted to this thought. So I started thinking about that, and I said, right, everyone is addicted to their personal lie. So you need help in clearing it as an addiction. You have to get over your fear of giving up that thought. So how does one get over this thought? Well, we have a 5-step process we teach people, and they do affirmations, and we also use liberation breathing to breathe out the thought from your cells. What I want everybody to get is that giving up your personal lie is a decision you have to make. It's a big decision you have to make, and you have to make it with the Creator. And if you do that, what will happen is you're going to have a lot more fun. My experience is when you're on the other side of your personal lie, everything becomes fun. And life really becomes like an amusement park. That's what I wanted to say.